I start.
Okay. What is it? Favorite coach's memory? Okay. Favorite coach's memory. For some reason, I can't think of any like super specific, but I guess Miles announcing that she was pregnant is always like a memorable moment.
Girls started like,
Oh my gosh, people were crying. I look over at Lene and her whole entire, like, tears streaming down her entire face. Like, I mean, I was getting excited, but I don't think, I wasn't that, quite that emotional. Like,
we're calling alumni.
I know, like, 10 alumni knew, like, the second we hit the locker, like, it was ridiculous. So that, and then, I guess the coach is always telling me a piano falls on me, like, after a 75 in my race, like the last 10 yards every time. I think that's funny. I think that's it.
Okay, one of my favorite memories is the when she got stuck on the handicap chair.
Oh,
It's a handicap chair that you sit on to get into the water, and it kind of hovers above the water. And Leah was sitting on it, and then it got stuck in the middle, so she was just hovering over the water for 5 minutes or so, and it was really funny because we were all just doing our kick set and watching it happen. That was really funny.
Oh my gosh, I remember.
And then another memory, I don't know if it's a funny memory that I have, but it was definitely a good moment with a coach. I woke up, we do lake swim for D crew. We're supposed to be there at 6:15, and then we leave at 6:30, and there's no exceptions. We leave people behind if they aren't there. So I wake up to a phone call from Haley at 6:38. So I think you can imagine my panic. So I get in my car, and probably from the time that Haley called me to the time I get to the beach, it's 5 minutes, and I do not live that close to Wayzata Beach. So I was booking it, and I get there, and the whole time I was just thinking, I was like, oh my gosh, Miles will kill me. How is she gonna kill me? It wasn't a matter of how, or if she was. I knew she was going to. It was just how is she gonna kill me? It's gonna be bad. And so I get there, and I'm throwing my clothes off as I'm running, and I have my suit on, I'm taking my clothes off and running to the beach, and I was almost crying because I knew that I was going to be in trouble. And then I get there, and Miles just looks at me and laughs, and she's like, we're all a little bit late today. And I was like, what? And it was a really good moment. And I was like, yes, she didn't kill me. It's all good.
Okay, so my best coach's memory, well, I don't know if any of you guys know, but Mike has very many more talents than just being a dive coach. So he's a teacher, and I think it was my sophomore year, he told us that he was a male model for something. And not that that's funny, but I was just surprised, and he showed us some pictures of him modeling. I think it was for Best Buy ads or something, and it was just funny to see Mike in a Best Buy shirt holding up stuff. So that was funny to see. And also I don't know if you guys know, but he's also a really good singer, so that's some of my good team and coaches memories, because all of us girls out of season, we get together and we go watch him at TGI Fridays, and he sings, and it's really fun.
Alright, my best coach's memory is just the general Miles and Leah scheming, whenever they have a really bad set or a really bad try and they're about to do, they high five each other and yeah. And then they do a little dance, and all the stores oh my god, this is gonna be
It's just behind the whiteboard, they're together deciding how to write a set, and they're laughing, and it's
oh my god.
We're in terror.
Yeah. When they were telling us that we couldn't go to Perkins anymore, and they're haha, no more Perkins, we destroyed that tradition, and then they do a high five. And we're all just that's not nice.
That's not nice.
I think one of my favorite coaches' memories was when we just did a workout, and Miles was oh, we have to do one more really hard sprint to get your heart rate up. And then she's oh, just never mind, we're gonna play sharks and minnows instead. And it was really fun.
The legendary practice, the 20-minute yoga nap.
Yeah.
And then shark recovery practice, and then sharks and minnows. I couldn't believe it. I still don't believe it. It might have been a dream, a group dreaming. I don't know.